morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
For a lot of people, it is welcome back. It is the first week back to school, and we have a new phone number.
First day of school.
Our phone number is now 833-390-KRBE. They gave us a toll-free number. This is because, look, a lot of people around the world listen to the show, so the new number to the Roula and Ryan Show and to KRBE is 833-390-5723.
All of it stayed the same except for the area code.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it used to be 713. Now we just changed two numbers, 83. Not 713.
833.
In your head, you're like, oh, 833. I don't know that number.
So program that in your phone.
Because I know we've added a
through.
lot in the Houston area over the years. 346-832-281. This is not a new area code that everybody else might get one if you get a new cell phone.
My phone still a 972 from Dallas.
Oh, my God.
I never changed it. I've been here 20-some years.
Well, I mean, how many people do you even remember what their real phone number is? You get it, you program it in your phone.
You just got to remember one person. That's the person that can get you out of jail.
Yes.
Well, what if they're there with you?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't remember my phone number.
So that's why it's so
Hang up on
smart.
them.
It's so smart to just go ahead and program your phone 833-390-KRBE.
So if you're trying to call the other number, it'll say it's busy, busy, busy. You're calling the wrong number. All right, so I got this letter. I say a letter because it really was written like a letter. You know, a lot of times emails or notes are pretty quick. Messages on Facebook or Instagram DMs are pretty quick. It was like a legit letter. Somebody emailed me to KRBE, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I know back to school shopping is really stressful, and it was tax-free weekend for a reason. You know, every little bit helps. But this is a mama who's really been financially struggling, and she took her child to the dollar store to try and get a dollar type store, she said. She didn't say the exact store.
There's a lot of them out there.
To get school supplies because they've got everything there. And she said, I found myself at this local dollar type store trying to gather the bare essentials for my son's return to school. Well, first, let me start with this. It says, Dear Roula, I wanted to share a heartwarming story that perfectly captures the kindness and generosity that still exists in our world, especially within our own community. So that's a nice start to the letter. You think, oh my gosh, what happened? And then you realize in the letter she's fallen on hard times. So she said she found herself at the dollar type store yesterday, trying to gather the bare essentials for her son's return to school. She only had $20 and she has an overdrawn bank account. So she's doing her best to stretch every penny. They got a few things like some folders and some loose leaf paper and notebooks. And the total came to $18.78, just enough for her to get what she needed to get. She told her son that we'll just not buy the markers and the crayon extra stuff right now. We'll just find something at home or figure it out. She goes to the checkout and she says, I must have looked stressed because the cashier gave me a sympathetic smile and asked, tough day. I briefly explained the situation. I pulled out the money to pay. And as we were leaving, a woman who was in line behind us slipped a $20 bill into my son's hand.
Oh, wow.
And whispered, get what you need, sweetheart. My son was surprised, and when he told me what happened, I was overwhelmed with emotion. We went back into the store. We were able to get the extra stuff I didn't buy him originally. I was nearly in tears. I found the woman to thank her. All she said was just pass it on when you can. Thanks to the unexpected kindness of a stranger, my son's going to start his first day back at school with everything he needs and a heart full of gratitude. Roula, if you could please share this story and give a special shout out to the kind woman at that dollar store who made our back to school experience a little brighter. It's people like her who remind us that there is still so much good in the world.
That's awesome.
Isn't that so sweet?
That's really nice to someone to give $20.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I know.
But think about it. You can make somebody's day so much better. It doesn't take that much work to just be nice and to do something.
Be nice is free.
Yeah, and to do
Kindness
something
is free.
great. I mean, I don't know why people would choose to be angry all the time. It actually only takes 12 muscles to smile. It takes 113 muscles to frown.
So I said, y'all don't make me cry already today. I know, right? I know who's cutting onions. That was just so sweet. And it is like the smallest things. I'm glad she shared that because I feel like maybe little kindnesses like this happen a lot and people don't share it enough so that we can really keep track of how people do have nice hearts. It's not all just like, you know, keyboard warriors and trolls and mean people and road ragers.
The majority,
you
I think the majority of people are good. It's just the problem is that minority that's so loud that what did I say? The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah, but I think it
People
also
hear them,
you
it's
hear it because what sells on whether it be TV or any kind of platform, anger, fear, hate. Those are
Even
the
us,
things that sell.
even when we do like I'm become so sick of, the phones fill up huge.
People
To
want
say I'm so sick of. If I say, what are you happy about? What are you proud of?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
try
can
right
say,
now.
well,
Try right now. What are you happy about?
Here's the new
What are
number,
you happy about?
833-390-KRBE. Tell us what you're happy about today.
Kids go
Let's see
back
how
to
many.
school?
In the meantime, I want to say
time.
happy first day of 7th grade to Kylie K on text at 37530. It's her first day of 7th grade, and they listen, and we listen. We love you, and we listen to your show every day. Thank you so much, Kylie K. You have a great first day of 7th grade. Craziest year in the whole life of your life.
It's a tough one.
Whole life of your life.
I never thought that until I talked to other parents that had
What's
girls.
wrong with 7th grade?
Mostly girls. If you have 7th grade girls, God bless you. Parents out there.
It's
I'm
tough
gonna hug you
world out
right
there,
now.
kids.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
will
right.
Get
It's
better.
gonna be
Oh,
tough.
I was gonna say, if you were
Promise.
trying to hug your daughter at that age, she'd like punch you in the
No,
throat.
but just
She'd
hug
be
the parents
"Don't
right now."
Talk to me.
It'll start out
Dad."
nice, but between now and end of the year,
Yeah,
stuff
but
happens.
eventually they become nice again. Look at me. I became nice again.
Let's
call
see.
your-
People
let me call
actually
your
calling
mom.
for
Let me ask-
positivity.
Right. She has compassion now. Autumn is up first at 833-390-KRBE. I got
What?
and Ahmad's going for the next 4 callers that are coming in. Hi, Autumn. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, fantastic.
What are you happy about
Yeah,
today,
please
Autumn?
give us.
Oh, well, I'm happy that the kids are, going to be out of the house soon. And that sounds terrible because there's a lot of people who are going to give me complete, hard time about that. But I think they've reached a level of boredom as well that
Yeah.
It was time.
They're wanting, they need to have their minds stimulated outside of video games and
I'm
the
gonna
pool. So
bravo to that, Autumn. You know what?
True.
You think you're gonna? I'm gonna support you on that. I believe you. I feel like the same thing is happening with my kids. It is time. Like we've run out summer. Like I can't yell at them one more time. Not yell at them, but just to pay attention. Like, hello, how long have you been on your device? I think you're right. They want to see their friends. They want to get back to some kind of routine. I think it's fine. I'm right
they
there
need
with
that
you.
mental stimulation. I
Yeah.
feel like we all do. I mean, at first vacation or whatever sounds great, but then after it drags on for a while,
Right.
you're like, well, okay, it's time to get back to doing what we need to
Or
do.
if there was
So-
no vacation, like, what are we going to do today? We're so bored. We're so bored.
And expensive,
Exactly.
too.
We're
Yeah.
so bored. So,
Yeah,
what
expensive. And touching on school supplies, I spent $469 to get everything on the list for 4 children this year.
Whoa,
So
Wow.
it's unbelievable, like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
man.
And then that's not even counting probably their
Yeah.
shoes and stuff,
Yeah, that's
too.
not their
That's the
clothes.
supplies. That's not counting
No,
clothes.
that's just the supplies.
What
Wow.
is today their first day, Autumn?
No, actually, their first day's on Wednesday.
Okay.
Well, good
So-
luck to you, Mama. Going to
Thank
four
you.
first kid, four first days for 4 kids is hard
Yes,
to spread yourself
4.
like through them. You know what I mean? Like, where am I going now? Where am I going now?
And three different campuses. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a
You
cluster.
got your hands full.
A little
All
bit
right.
of a cluster.
We'll be thinking
Yeah, have
of
a
you,
good
Mama.
day.
You got it.
Take
You
care.
too, honey. Take care. Thanks. Bye bye.
So I started with a happy thing, but then
Well,
there
we're-
was some stress added to it.
Well, yeah, but you know,
She's happy
making
because
a
she wants,
point.
she wants the best for
happy.
their
Yeah.
stimulation.
We asked the question, what are you happy about? Rebecca's up next. 833-390-KRBE is our phone number. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Hi. What's your story? What are you happy about?
My son has 6th grade orientation today. So his school of choice, he's been having ADHD since 1st grade. Well, got told he had it. First year orientation, and out of almost 200 5th graders from his school, only 39 made it to 3 of the different school choices, and he's one of them.
All right.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Bravo. What's
That's
his first
huge.
day? Is it today?
Today's orientation. They
Okay,
start on
orientation.
Wednesday.
Okay, start on
So I have a
Wednesday.
6th grader now and a 4th grader.
What was the first part? A 4th grader and 6th
I
grader?
have a 6th grader and a 4th grader now.
Sixth grader and a fourth grader.
Nice.
Isn't
Well,
that funny how that works? Most of us have that 8th and 6th. They're always 2 years apart. How that thing works out.
sometimes it's a little tough to go back to back.
Let's get those Irish twins.
Rebecca, I hope he has a great day. I hope he has a great day. Sometimes it's a little tough to go
You know.
back. Well, I did kind of do that almost. Hi, Miranda. Good morning.
Good morning.
Miranda, what are you happy about?
I am going into my 3rd year of teaching. I start on Wednesday with kids, but I am the only person in my family to graduate high school and college. And I teach math, and this is my 3rd year teaching at the same school, and I'm going to be the team leader this year
nice.
for my math team. And I'm so excited, and it's like really hitting me that like I've done something more than like anybody else in my family. I'm like super proud of myself.
Heck yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm so happy to hear that you are proud of yourself, that you have recognized this. Go, bravo,
But your parents,
you, Miranda.
your parents have to be really proud of
Yeah.
you too, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, incredibly. And I'm just really excited. I love teaching because like I teach in a like a low income area, and I love being that teacher that like I wanted as a kid that like supports everybody. And this year I'm focusing on like failing forward so that kids know that they have to be able to fail to be able to do anything in life. So
That's great attitude. And you know what? I mean, you
awesome.
will make a difference in somebody's life.
I like that, failing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Hey, real quick, let me
Read a
ask
book
you.
about that.
There was that big story about how teachers in Texas, they have to spend more on supplies than anybody else. Like the average Texas teacher has to spend $1,396. On the national average, it's only $915. So how much money do you think you had to spend to prepare for the school year?
This summer alone, I've spent about $600 just on stuff for my classroom, and then I bought extra supplies. Luckily, I was very fortunate. I had a friend retire, and she gave me all of her extra supplies.
Wow.
So, but the year before, I ended up spending close to $2,000 throughout the entire year.
Wow.
Because I obviously am in a low-income area, and we don't have a lot of those parents that bring the entire school supply list. Maybe they'll bring a couple of things. So the parents that actually do bring the entire supply list, I love you guys. Like, I'm one of those parents. I made sure my teacher had everything she had on the list, and I know it's really tedious, but it helps incredibly for the teacher.
And what we learned is make sure
Awesome.
you don't ignore the art teachers and the special needs teachers and everybody else that need Clorox
All
wipes.
the other classes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miranda. God bless you. Happy first day of school. Okay, I know we're running late, but I've got to get this call in the air because Tamara, or is it Tamara? Because it's spelled Tamara. Tamara or Tamara?
Tamara. It's Tamara.
Has a fantastic story. Just real quick to end it. What are you happy about today? Tell us what it is.
I'm happy today, as of August 1st, my daughter has been cancer-free for 4 years. She was diagnosed when she was 19, and I'm telling you guys, get your girls checked. If they're not sexually active, get them checked.
Wait, she was diagnosed at what age? 19, you said?
19, yes.
And with what?
19 years old. So ovarian cancer.
Wow.
Ovarian.
Wow.
19.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. So you're saying get your girls checked. At
Get
what?
the girls checked.
Like, when do you think that
Get
would have
them
helped
checked.
us to check our girls? Like, at what age would have helped your daughter?
Early, like I'd say probably around 17, 18 years old.
But when
She
you
had a
go in-
pediatrician that had.
When you go into
They-
the
the pediatrician-
doctor, what are you asking them to check for?
Okay, so what I'm saying is when they become around 18, that age, make sure they get checked, because if they have issues with their period, because she started hers early, like at 9, and the doctor said look out for things.
Right.
And
So they have like
and
those
I
vaccines
wasn't
and stuff.
aware, and she had issues.
Okay.
So they're, so get them checked early. But praise God, she is healed, and
4 years.
Cancer
Get
free
'em
for
checked.
4
Cancer
years.
free.
What's her name, Tamara? What's her name? What's her first name?
her name is Jordan.
Jordan.
Yay, Jordan. We're
Next
so
week I'll
happy
do
for you
my, let's see,
guys.
what is today, the 12th?
Today is
next
August
week
12th.
I do my every year on the 22nd.
Okay.
Annual message about getting cancer checks.
See, proof right there.
That's right. God bless them. Thank you so much for calling, guys. If y'all want to go to the listener line, go to that listener line, 713-278-VENT. Coming up next, what happened on Roula and Ryan's Roses last Thursday?
Oh,
If
we're
you
going to
missed it,
check in because Vicky and Aaron and the brownie, that's all I got to say.
And Katie.
Uh-huh.
Somebody doesn't like baked goods, and it led to roses. Find out how that leads to cheating when you eat baked goods next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Now, time for a Roula and Ryan's Roses update.
We're going to do this on the air.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, parental discretion is advised. If you missed last Thursday's Roses, here's what happened.
Wait, before we get into that, Ryan, I want to reintroduce everybody because I know we have a lot of ears who have come back now, kids, moms, dads, for the first day of school. Welcome back to the new school year. Roula and Ryan's Roses did not stop over the summertime.
Nope.
That's why we're doing a recap today.
Welcome
but
back.
It's about people's relationships and how we help them find out if their mate is cheating. So
We're
this
all
is
still
where
here. Same people. Rula, Ryan, Eric, Kevin, Sam.
we just are catching you up on what happened. But yeah, you're probably wondering, what are you talking about? Yeah,
Okay,
Roula and
so
Ryan's Roses
it
all
was-
summer long. Because you went on break doesn't mean we did.
No, we did not.
That'd been cool.
It was so strange, y'all, because, bad faux pas there. Vicky tells us that her and Aaron are together, and they're having a pool party, and
She says
Aaron's there.
she does not partake in any kind of drugs, but she tried this baked good that had some of that in there.
Yeah. So Aaron and his platonic girlfriend Katie offered her a brownie. Next thing she knows, she's waking up in the morning. She comes out in the morning, and there's her boyfriend Aaron naked on the couch. And she's like, he doesn't normally do stuff like this. But then
Why is he sleeping al fresco on the couch?
We got a little bit more info out of her, and she's like, yeah, there was one time I was looking through his phone, and he had a naked picture of this Katie. She's topless.
Well,
like, why did you lead with
her
that?
hands were covering the important naked topless part, but still, that's an inappropriate picture to have on your phone when you're in a relationship with somebody else. So obviously, Vicky had questions. We wanted to get her answers. Here in the recap is where we're listening in to the conversation with Aaron of where he wants Red Roses to go, and here's what he said.
My lady Katie and fire emojis on the card. I think that'd be really cool.
Okay, and do you want me to put love Aaron, or how do you want me to sign the card from you?
No, because if I put my name on there, it would destroy the mystery. I kind of like the mystery part.
Oh my God, I knew it. You are such a liar. I
I can explain.
No, you can't. You can't. Is that why you wanted me to take the pot brownie? Why you guys, you wanted to drug me so you could sleep with each other?
What? Wait, what? No, hell no, hell no. Yeah, whatever. We didn't pressure you. You told me you were excited. You wanted to try it. What are you talking about?
No, I did not. It was because you guys kept saying, whatever. Don't gaslight me.
Aaron, your girlfriend told us that she passed out. She wakes up in the morning. You're in the living room naked. What the hell's happening?
And you have naked photos of
Katie, who you just sent roses to.
She's crazy. I mean,
no,
after
don't
everybody
even.
left, I went for a quick dip. I was hot. I was overheated from the brownage. You know.
You're a fucking idiot. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've been so stupid. God, this is so messed up. And you call me crazy. You.
Aaron, can't you just tell her the truth?
I told you the whole deal, man. What do you want from me?
Right there. I told her.
His voice goes high.
What's the deal?
Wow.
Eric and I learned that on Curb Your Enthusiasm. When you're lying, your voice goes up.
Oh, yeah, right.
Whatever.
You are a I hate you. And I hope you go to hell. And I hope Katie goes to hell with you.
I don't appreciate you talking to me like that.
Oh, you don't appreciate? Well, I don't appreciate you f***ing someone. You were supposed to be in a committed, exclusive relationship with me, and then lying to me, and then gaslighting and calling me crazy.
You have zero evidence.
You. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Go to hell.
Okay, hold on a
Hang on.
second.
All right,
Okay,
calm down. Calm down.
We're having him off the line.
All right, Aaron, goodbye.
You 100% are going to remove yourself from his environment. Do not talk to him again. There's no coming back from these facts. He is 100% cheating on you.
I didn't even mention this, but he wasn't even there for me when Lulu died. My dog, Lulu. He was out of town. And, that was around the time that Katie had sent him the topless picture. For the first time, I feel like I'm going to stand up for myself and tell him to get out of the f***ing house. He does not belong. We are over. He is never to talk to me again. And then I'm going to block him on email, phone, social media, anything else. And that's going to be it. Thank you, guys.
Good. You get it, Vicky. That's
There
a
you
word
go.
of
Yeah, we like to hear that.
Come on.
Stay strong.
Stand up for yourself and get your support system and get rid of this guy. Take him out with the trash because he's garbage.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much for coming to us. I'm glad that we were able to get you through this because this is not a healthy way to live.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, he's garbage. He's garbage.
Actually, I think it's take him out with the garbage because he's trash.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
what it is.
He's trash.
Does that sound better?
It does.
Does that sound better? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Monday.
Right. So we want to remind you. I'm sorry. I feel a little off because I forget now that
Well,
we're
we
back
got
in
Vicky
it.
standing by.
I know because somebody said, "Can you give my shout out, my 7-year-old, a shout out?"
Oh,
I go,
no,
"We're
it's not in the middle of this.
I gotta give Vicky's. Hey, good luck on your first day of first grade. Love you, but let's get to Vicky and find out what's happened since the phone call. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
Good morning.
Hey, Vicky. So please tell us that he's
Tell
not
us you're
living with
better.
you.
Please.
Tell us you're
Please,
not
for
with
the
him.
love of God, he's not there, is he?
Yes and yes. I am so much better. He is not living with me.
Oh,
I know you scared me there.
You were like yes and yes.
I'm like, oh, he stayed there?
Because we were worried how's this going to
sorry.
play out since y'all lived together. What happened after the phone call?
Yeah, he came home and acted like nothing had happened.
what?
Like everything was totally normal and we didn't have this insane argument. And he was just like, hey, why did you have them call me? But I got really upset and I grew some balls and I called my brothers for support
and they, let's just say they helped him move.
Nice.
Right.
Wow.
Nice.
Do you get
Get outta
testosterone
here.
shots for those to grow? How's that work?
Eric's been looking for help.
No, I'm glad that you did not fall back on the things that a manipulative man could tell you, because you'd been together for 2.5 years, and here you were already so timid on even confronting him about the stuff that you knew was wrong. So I'm glad you had some family support, and I'm glad he's out of there.
Thanks. I'm pretty sure right now he's at Katie's house. You know, that
Have you ever thought about calling Katie?
I don't have her number. He was always the one that
Well,
took
my
care
God,
of
right
things.
there. That should be a clue
Well,
before
they
any of
haven't-
this began.
They haven't grown that big yet.
She said Katie was
But some people-
Aaron's friend that he brought to
What are
the
you gonna
social
do?
circle when they got together.
You're going to beat their butt? I mean, you're going to go to jail or something? Just leave them. Let them be together. Screw those two.
You know what? I just don't give a anymore. He can have a wonderful life or whatever, but I know he's going to hell. And I just don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't want to give them that satisfaction. I don't.
You can take solace in knowing that he's been condemned to eternal damnation.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm just glad that you have rid yourself of him, and anybody like him, now you know what to look out for if you fall into the same treatment. So just look out for yourself, Vicky, and we're glad that you are supported by your brothers and on the right road, hopefully, to feeling better about yourself and, moving on to the next.
Thank you. And, again, thank you guys.
You're welcome.
I didn't have a spine before, and now I feel like I'm growing one.
Good. I'm glad. Nobody should be made to feel less than, and it sounds like that's what he always did. So it's like a learning lesson, right?
Yeah.
Best of luck to you, Vicky. Thank you so much for checking back in with us.
Thanks. You guys have a good day, too.
Okay, take care. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right,
If you
bye,
guys want to
Vicky.
be part of Roula and Ryan's Roses, go to krbe.com and Eric will get in contact with you and get you set up. You can tell us all about it. And again, if there's like important details that are glaringly obvious the person might be cheating on you, maybe start with giving us those details.
That's what I was shocked. We were all the way through that story and like, oh yeah, there's a naked picture of her.
on my phone.
Maybe some people just, you're so in it, you forget stuff where you think they know it.
What's nerve-wracking?
Haven't you ever told a story? Do you think, and the person's like, what are you talking about? Oh, you don't know that part of the story.
Yes.
Even on this show, somebody tunes in at different times. They miss a part that we said. Just sometimes you just miscommunicate.
Well, we say it.
Plus
though,
you're
they
nervous.
Just didn't make it on time. If I came to Roula and Ryan's Roses because I thought the person I was dating or with was suspicious, I'd probably start right out of the box. Well, first of all, there was an inappropriate picture of another woman on his phone. Okay. Instead of, I don't know, it's been kind of distant for a while. And then, oh, yeah, and by the way, there's this. We're like, well, start with that one, honey.
I'm
true.
sorry.
Some
If
people
you're
are just
in a
different, though.
relationship, you should not have photos of any friends without clothing.
And you shouldn't like
Yeah, don't be
stuff on
liking that
social
stuff.
media.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
It's like it sucks because you want to support people.
But if people are
When they're
posting
bikinis, it's like,
it's
I
a
don't want
thirst trap. If
I don't
you
feel
have
like-
friends and they're posting thirst trap pictures and you're in a relationship, you cannot like those photos.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me tell you something super awkward. I have a cousin that lives in Illinois, and she has been blessed by the Lord with the most amazing body ever. And I told her, you know what? There are so many people like that get like endorsements and like influencer fees and stuff like that because she loves to go to the pool and I don't know what the mindset of the 19-year-old girl is because she does not strike me as the girl that's like thirst trapping, like always looking for attention. I truly believe she's posting this for her friends because her friends are like, you're beautiful and like all this stuff. It's not like, look at me. It's just like she's in these bikinis. And I said, why don't you tag the maker of the bikini so that at least maybe they get some traction and see, hey, look at this really perfect body that's modeling our
I guess
bikini.
be proud of your body and just take a photo. Why does it have to be like a
Right.
thirst trap?
It
though?
wasn't.
Like-
It's not thirst trap at all. She does not post thirst traps, but I can tell this is like her little nucleus world. She doesn't have a lot of followers, and I said that to her. And so, to like her picture, wouldn't that be odd if I or maybe like my male cousins liked her picture to support her? You just can't touch it.
Like Eric, if
but
you
I'm thinking
had-
this is so odd. I
Yeah.
want to like her picture, but I'm like,
Well, I
somebody
think it's okay
sees
for
that
you
I liked
to-
her bikini picture. I'm like, that's
No,
kind of weird.
I think it's okay that you do. But like Eric, if you had like one of your wife's friends was at the beach and wearing a really sexy bikini, and it was just a picture of her in the bikini on the beach, you would not like that.
Yeah, no, not if you want to live.
That sucks for you guys. I'd be liking all my friends.
Yeah, but
cute pictures.
You live in a different world.
You do.
Your life is.
Look at that side eye Eric just gave
You
you.
do some crazy stuff over there, buddy.
Side eye over there.
You're not the typical.
Sucks for you. You're in a different world.
For you, that's a shopping cart.
So go to krve.com if you have questions in your relationship. We'll try and help you get some answers as we start this Monday with a lot of kids going back to school. Let's say happy birthday to the son that is starting second grade and turning 7, but we don't have the son's name. It's can you please give a shout out to my son
Okay.
who's turning 7 and going second grade. God bless you.
Just like I
Your
told you,
son.
sometimes people leave out information.
And then we know
Pertinent.
that Lucas is going into 5th grade. It's his last year of elementary school, so please wish him good luck on his first day of 5th grade. Lucas, have a great day.
Good luck.
And good luck to all the teachers and assistants and administrators who are welcoming back all the kids.
And the parents at the pickup line.
Oh, yeah.
Pack your patience on that one, y'all, and figure out the order. Don't do it wrong.
It's the worst day doing that.
And bus drivers, please make sure there's no child that's fallen asleep in the back row of your bus.
No child left behind.
Because as Eric says, every year we get one, and somebody already texted us that last year their child fell asleep on the last row in the back of the bus.
See?
Now,
Kindergartner.
Oh, my gosh.
The back of the
It's a
bus.
long day, y'all, for the little babies. It's a long day.
That was the best place to be because whenever you went over a speed bump, you could nearly hit your head on the ceiling
Train
of the
tracks?
bus. Yeah.
And if you think about it,
woohoo!
the school bus has not really evolved much in the last 50 years.
Oh, I doubt it. It's where you learn a lot.
And it's like your first bullying, your first
yeah.
everything. Like, what's happening on this bus?
Gum in my hair. Oh, yeah.
That's a hard bus to get on. Okay, so coming up next, there's a lot of controversy over what's going on with the U.S. gymnastics and the bronze medal for Jordan Childs. If you're not caught up on what's happening, we were so excited. Biles and Childs! Biles and Childs! Oh, maybe not Childs. Well, let's explain what's happening. She get her bronze medal taken back or not? Find out next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Get ready. This is Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. And I want to remind you guys, remember we did that Wallows event not too long ago? Well, the Wallows are back, and this time they're playing the Smart Financial Center.
Whoa.
Next Saturday, actually, is it this Saturday? Is it the 12th? Yeah, it's this Saturday, right?
Today
the 17th.
is August
Not next
12th.
Saturday. It's this coming Saturday.
This Saturday.
Say this.
Right. That's one of those debatable
Saturday.
questions. What am I supposed to say here? Okay, yeah. It's on August 17th. They're going to be playing Smart Financial Center, and we've got more tickets for you if you're listening at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. You will hear us give you a chance to win tickets to see them at Smart Financial Center. And we're bringing Wallows Wednesday back, where every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. you can score tickets, and you get a... Hold on a second. You're just a finalist, or are you getting that? Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure I have all my details right. Plus, if you win on Wallows Wednesday, you'll see the show. Oh, this is exciting. If you win on Wednesday, you see the show from our suite.
Oh, the
And you
KRBE
get
suite.
a special invite to hang out at our private meet and greet experience at a suite. Nice. Wow, that was loud.
Wow,
Cartman.
he was loud.
Gosh, my ears.
What was that?
I don't know.
So Wallows Wednesday, 9 to 5. And if you win on Wallows Wednesday, you get to see the show from our suite, and you get the special invite to hang out with them at a private meet and greet. But outside of Wednesday, we're doing it at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. for the Wallows, August 17th. Okay. Now, look, the Summer Olympics are over. They closed up yesterday. In the end, Team USA is number 1. We won the most medals overall. We tied with China for the most golds. That's 40 each. But overall, we won the most. We had 126 medals total, more silvers and bronze than anybody else.
What's
Now,
impressive, though, think about it, they got like over, 2 billion people in China?
In China. And
we have what?
We beat them on the middle count.
338 million?
50 max?
Yeah. So
the
one
same
of those
amount of golds?
bronze medals,
Mm-hmm.
Eric, was for Jordan Childs for the floor routine.
I like her.
Now, for all of us who are watching the gymnastics closely, you know, there's a lot of drama in the gymnastics, like, oh my gosh, Simone fell off the beam. How did that happen? Or, you know, whatever it was. And it's fine. She still killed it at the Olympics. She doesn't have to win every single gold. But this Brazilian girl, Rebecca Andrade, and I know I'm saying her name wrong, but that's how it's spelled. And I'm phonetically saying it because I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. She wins the gold in floor. Jordan Childs was not going to... We didn't think she was going to win. She was going to place on the medal count for that. But there's an iconic picture now from these Olympic Games of Simone Biles and Jordan Childs bowing down to Rebecca like, Go, queen.
Yeah.
You deserve it. You killed it.
Right.
Well, that bronze medal now, is it going to get given back or not? It has been deemed Jordan has to give it back, but the U.S. Olympic Committee is going to appeal it. Why? She didn't cheat. She wasn't on some kind of a supplement that you're not supposed to take. There wasn't some judge that conspired.
Is there a fixed judge or something? What happened?
No. When Jordan performed her floor routine, she scored 13.666. That placed her at 5th at the time. Okay. Two Romanian girls, Sabrina Vonia, I think is how you say her name, and Caterina Barboso, I think is her name.
Okay.
They both got 13.7s. Now the U.S. coach you have like within a minute. If you see a score, you have 1 minute to protest. Hey, listen, technicality and difficulty, there's all these different levels to the routines. You can go there if you are there within a minute to say, listen, I think that you guys didn't see that how difficult hers was compared to those girls and and all the technical things that happen behind the scenes that we don't see as viewers. Mm-hmm. So this happens, and they do deem that Jordan Child's routine did have more technical difficulties. So they bumped her up a 1/10 of a point, and that is why the shock happened. It was like, oh my God, Jordan didn't think she was going to be on the podium, and she is! Because when they bumped her up a 1/10 of a point, what did that make her score? 13.766.
So where's the problem?
And the other girls got 13.7. The Romanian the judges are saying, not the judges, the coaches and the team are saying, she missed the deadline on the timing.
Oh, it was beyond a minute?
The appeal came out too many seconds late. So you can't appeal it if you didn't get the timeline right.
Sometimes
it's about the timelines.
Yikes.
Did they get it right, though?
The Romanian Gymnastics Federation filed a complaint with the Court of Arbitration for Sport, the independent body formed by the IOC to settle the disputes over the way the inquiry was made.
Oh, so it was done too late.
Too late. Has nothing to do with the difficulty, the technicality, any of that. It's just about, you know how like you lose the race by a 1/10 of a point? Oh, you missed it by a 1/10 of a second.
Some of those races,
the
it was
complaint.
Unbelievable. Like they'd sit there and have to examine it by a 1,000th of a second,
The USA Gymnastics team said they are devastated by the Court of Arbitration for Sport ruling regarding women's floor exercise. The inquiry into the difficulty value of Jordan Child's floor exercise routine was filed in good faith, and we believe in accordance with the rules to ensure accurate scoring. What happens to her medal now? Well, they say that they are in touch with the National Olympic Committee of Romania to discuss the reallocation ceremony to give the bronze medal to the Romanian girl.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Jordan Childs. She posted on her social media 3 broken hearts.
They took it away?
With the bronze medal, and she said she's taking a break from social media.
Aww.
I don't blame her.
Yeah.
What was your question?
Just keep it. I thought that was a big deal to have all three of them on the stage together.
It was excellent. It was excellent. But I feel sorry for even the Romanian girls because they didn't get that moment either.
It's none of the girls' faults.
You know what I mean? Like, it stinks. All of it's so hard. But always there's a controversy somewhere. Somebody's losing a moment somewhere. Getting it back later doesn't count. Like,
That's
what was
true.
the U.S.
40 years
skating?
later?
The skaters got their medals from Beijing and Paris.
Yeah. Ooh.
They're like, well, that's kind of anticlimactic. That's fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
All right, so a lot of kids back to school this morning. This is the 12th warmest start to August since they started doing records all the way back in the 1880s. The average temperature for the first 9 days of August was 97.8 degrees with a heat index, over 100. Today's heat index is going to be 111, y'all. And there's all these kids having to go back to school.
Used to have air conditioning, though.
Yeah, I think
so.
so.
1890?
Do all the buses have air conditioning, AC, school buses?
I think so. That's what someone texted and said, yeah.
No, my kids always complain how hot the bus is. I don't know if it's
all we had was a heater. And you had to open the window, you had to push those two buttons.
Yes.
Yes.
To push it down.
Yeah, we didn't have AC.
But you guys didn't live in
we lived up north.
Plastic bag, humid Houston armpit.
We didn't have air conditioning in my high school.
Yeah, because you're Illinois, right?
It was still 95 degrees.
That's insane.
You have a fan, a bunch of fans on
the ones that
kids
are
going
like
through
massive.
puberty. It's the worst.
So this morning there were still 700 HISD kids that did not have their bus route. I'm assuming that you figured it out by now, but if you're still trying to figure it out, they have a transportation customer service phone number. It's 713-556-5963. That's 713-556-5963.
A mom texted our line here at KRBE and said she was on hold for 3 hours trying to get through yesterday to figure it out. And somebody also from admin, I guess, said when you don't fill out your student profiles and stuff, that's how they form how many kids in that district, in that neighborhood need this number bus. And if you don't fill out your stuff on time, they're not going to know that that's how many kids need the bus. So there's a lot of, I guess, moving parts to the bus allocation. And bottom line is, I was hoping they just figure out before the first day. But
You would think.
sorry. Let bus drivers, don't let those little kids fall asleep on your bus. We're going to keep saying it today.
Please look in
You
the
know,
back.
another thing we're going to keep saying? We got a new phone number.
Yeah.
Just a new area code, not an actual new phone number. 390-KRBE has been the KRBE request line number for years. But over the summer break, we got a new area code. It's 833. 833. I'm telling you guys that so you can just keep it in mind. So if you're trying to call our show and it's busy, you might be calling the old area
If you want
code.
to try and win something.
Mm-hmm.
So program it in your phone right now. 833-390-5723.
Coming up next, what's the most dangerous hour to be on the road? Is it like right now? During the Roula and Ryan show? During the morning commute?
I feel like people are more alert in the morning compared to afternoon.
Or are they sleepy because they woke up and they're not happy about it?
I don't know. 5:30 a.m. is pretty scary out there on 610. It's like the
That's because everyone goes
raceway.
fast.
It's like Mario Kart.
Yeah, it really is, y'all.
Most dangerous hour to be on the road will reveal it next on the Roula and Ryan show.